so glad to see you here today. I didn't know you snuck up on me today. You came into the office. Really glad to see so many of you here today. You know, this week's Thanksgiving, and I know some of you are going to be going out of town next week. We may not even be able to be with you next week, so today I'm going to give you a little longer message, but I think we'll get the point across. You know, the past few weeks, we've been talking about this outlook that we have about ourselves, about feeling good about ourselves. You know, we talked about feeling good and healthy. Last week we talked about the outlook that we have to have, the outlook on life and feeling good, what we project to others. You know, there's something that we've got to remember. One of the key ways, primary ways that we project ourselves to others is through our words, our mouth. You see, God gave us something really neat. He gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. 1 nose, too, but that's not in the issue today. 2 ears to hear things, but 1 mouth, so we should listen twice and maybe talk once. And one of the things that our mouth does is it projects this image of ourselves, of who we are. I know that as kids, something that we always kind of feel funny about, and that's our language, especially bad language. When we're kids, we hear it from that guy or from this girl, and we think it's fun, it's funny. You know, there's all kinds of words in the English language, as well as in Armenian, in Spanish. Everybody has words that we use, and words that aren't really polite to use. Sometimes we could refer to that as like bathroom language, like, why would we need to use these words? And there are all kinds of words. I'm not saying that those words don't exist. But what we've got to do is think about, why are we using these words? Why would we use a bad word? People who use bad words have a very bad image of themselves. And so they need to use these bad words so that people will think that they're tough. But the real tough guy is the guy who feels good about himself. Doesn't need to use bad words. And one of the secrets of using, if you don't know what a word means, one of the secrets that you always have is you think, does mommy and daddy use that word? Is that something that we use in the house? If it isn't, then maybe I shouldn't use it as well. And if you ever have a question about a word, ask mommy and daddy. Say, what does this mean? I heard this. Most important is, what comes out of your mouth? Do you need to use bad words? One of the sayings that we have in the Armenians, we say that if a knife cuts you, that wound will heal. But if you cut someone with your mouth, that wound won't heal. Now think about that. That's kind of it's an odd little thing. But a knife comes and cuts you. What happens? Blood comes out, but the blood goes away. You put a Band-Aid on it, and before you know it, in a week or 2, it's gone. But when you use your mouth and you call somebody a bad name, or you say something bad to somebody, you know, that hurts feelings. That hurts people. And those feelings, those are the hardest feelings. Those are wounds that sometimes never heal. And so you've got to think before you talk. Listen, 2 ears, before you talk with 1 mouth. Okay? So that's the message for today. I hope everybody has a really happy Thanksgiving. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. I want you all to say a special prayer. Thank God for everything that we've been learning about. Remember, most important thing that we have to thank God for is our breath, that we're alive. Thank God, and I thank God that I have kids like you. I love you all. God bless you all, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.